The first time I thought about heaven, it terrified me. I was 4 years old, and my grandfather had just passed away after a drawn-out battle with cancer. My family tried to console me by explaining that he went to a beautiful, calm, and happy place where he would be united with all his loved ones forever and ever. But that didn't help me calm down. The idea of living forever was even more unsettling than the idea of no longer existing after death. Apeirophobia is the fear of eternal existence. Many dream of the afterlife, but don't think about what it would be like to be stuck there with no end.
I remember the first time it hit me, I was around 8 years old. Now I'm in my 30s, and the thought of eternity still freaks me out. I start pacing the room and thinking that I might have to go to the emergency room or else I might kill myself.
The thought of eternity still fills me with anxiety when I wake up from naps. My solution? I stop napping.
Where does this fear come from? Martin Wiener, a neuroscience professor at George Mason University, has some ideas.
In adolescence, there is a dawning realization that occurs, where one realizes that they will become an adult. I suspect that in apeirophobia, one comes to the realization that after death, you will live forever, if you believe in the afterlife. And in simulating that experience in your mind, one realizes that there is no way to project ahead to forever. And that experience is inherently anxiety-provoking. The anxiety that these folks are feeling may not be much different than the fear of growing up, getting old, or death.
Maybe human brains, with their limited cognitive capacity, are simply not hardwired to understand something they've never experienced. Just stop and think. What would infinity even look like? What if a fear of the afterlife is simply a religious manifestation of a fear of death that's innate in everyone?
In social psychology, terror management theory says people in modern civilization are all walking around in denial of our mortality, and that culture, religion, and entertainment all exist for the purpose of distraction. The fear of eternity could just be that same fear manifesting itself in a different way.
Although some apeirophobics have benefited from treatments like medication and cognitive behavioral therapy, others have found no way to mitigate the existential terror. Personally, I'm no better at grasping infinity than I was at age 4. But rather than trying to comprehend eternity, now I just avoid the thought altogether.